We are at our base camp in Southern California.
Pouring rain.
This is where the driver era was created, essentially. This is where all
Wow.
of that's why we call it like base camp. We just kind of came up with that because this is like I'm pretty sure like at least 90% of the driver era's catalog has come from this house.
Yeah.
And are you rehearsing there right now for your upcoming shows?
There's not enough room in the house for that. It's not that big. There's just enough room for a little studio setup, essentially.
Yeah.
And a doggo.
Recording.
And a doggo. And this guy. This is Vader.
Is your pet?
This is actually our little brother's dog, technically, but he's all of our dogs, pretty much.
Sorry, what's his name?
Vader, like Darth Vader.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Oh, he did good.
Amazing.
Oh.
You will come to Argentina in a few weeks. How are you preparing the shows? I imagine they must be like two very different shows because one is very intimate. The fans will all be there, and in the festival, a lot of people will be discovering you for the first time. So how are you preparing both shows?
The festival show is, it's a bit more. We have like our time slot. So we only have a limited amount of time to put on our best, to put on a good impression. So we're basically gonna play like all of our most badass material, and we're gonna get up there and we're just gonna rock it out. And then when it comes to our own show, we have a little bit more time. We know our fans know some deep cuts, so we'll play more like different songs and probably be a little more spontaneous, a little more free, have a little bit more time to have interactions with the fans and stuff. So definitely different, but both will be good.
And you will play Live Here, your new song that comes this Friday, Get Off My Phone. What is it about? What can you tell me about the song?
It's basically a take on a modern day breakup song. And it's about how your phone can make getting over someone a lot more challenging.
Yeah.
You recorded there where you are right now?
No, actually, this particular song we actually went to a studio in the Valley in Los Angeles, and we wrote it there. Because sometimes it's nice to change up the environment of where you're creating. You look for like some fresh vibes and new energy. So that's where this song came from.
So the fans will listen like a mix of maybe old songs and also the new in this Sideshow.
Definitely, yeah. We like to mix it up.
And how do you remember the Argentinian crowd? Because you were here for the last time was 2022.
Every time we go to Argentina, I feel like we always leave with like a good feeling inside. I don't think there's ever been like anything underwhelming in Argentina. It's always like it seems like everything's on like 11. So I think part of that comes from, which everyone says this, but like the passion and the love from the way people like to watch shows there. And then also I think we've kind of always had a connection with Latin America and just Argentina specifically as well, where they've kind of always like supported us from day one. So I feel like we always have felt that and known that. And so going there is always like, heck yeah. So I think it's always nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
And what about the festival? Are you planning to stay to see any other artists that day? There will be playing Sam Smith, Phoenix.
Phoenix, sick.
Yes.
Phoenix.
Dab Cameron, I think Sisa too, the same day as you.
Yeah, all them. That sounds tight. We tend to, if we're at a festival, we like to kind of go see. We like to go check out the talent. So yeah, we pop around. There's some bands we definitely want to see. Some solo artists we want to peep. We love festivals.
We
It's
live
like
and
so
breathe
fun.
music.
Yeah.
So like, you know, when we get a chance to play a festival, we feel like it's like a gift that we get to go see all these other acts, and it's like a master class almost. You get to go see what people are doing, what they're up to, and it's really a fun thing that we get to do. Because we just started getting to play festivals. For a long time in our careers, we didn't really get to play festivals. Um, but we just kind of cracked that area of our careers. And we've just been loving it. It's been great.
And what about the rest of the year? Will you be releasing more singles? And rumors and the song that comes this Friday are part of like the next era.
We'll see.
Singles.
Yeah.
We'll see. Those are decisions that have kind of yet to be made, because a lot of the songs that we've been working on most recently have a different vibe to me, and we'll see where everything makes sense. It's a really exciting time to be in music and in entertainment, because it's a environment. It's a brand new environment, like the whole streaming thing, and you know, everyone's just trying to figure it out. You know, it's brand new, so there's a lot of ways you can play with it and experiment. And we're both looking forward to figuring out how we want to play with it, you know.
And Ross, do you have any acting projects this year?
No, I
Because you
retired.
That's
you
funny.
retired completely from
Yeah.
acting.
I like
Yeah.
that. That's funny.
Your last project was like Troye Sivan's video, right? One
Troye
of the
Sivan's
girls.
video, yeah. Uh-huh.
And are you friends with Troy? Because I heard you said in podcast, I think, that Jacob Elordi was also like an option for that video, and
You know what?
find
I don't actually know that to be true. I just heard, like, I feel like
it's a rumor.
some random person said that once upon a time, and I probably shouldn't have said that in an interview, because to be honest with you, that was just hearsay. That's not based in fact at all. I don't think. But I am a good friend of Troy's. Not, well, I mean, like, I wouldn't say good friend, but like, we're definitely friends, and I really admire him, and I think he's a wonderful person. And
you may do a collaboration with him and the Driver Era.
Maybe.
Someday.
I would like to. We're kind of in different spheres of
Yes,
music industry,
styles.
where he's got like a major label, you know, a lot of people making decisions, I'd imagine. Whereas like we're doing the more, you know, independent, we like to own our masters route. So like in our camp, like straight up, we make all the decisions. But when you're signed to a major label, like there's a lot of people that are have influence. So you know, I imagine if we were to collaborate, it would be a little bit like there'd be like some steps to go through. I don't know. I'd be down, sure, like for sure. I love working with people. I feel like that's one of the best things about music is sharing it with people.